going to get back to college football right now, where Alabama has been led by true freshman Jalen Hurts this season. Here's O.J. Howard on when he knew Hurts was going to be the starter.
We were on the field, and I think Jalen had just threw an interception, but he came over to the sideline, and I was standing nearby. I wasn't really in the conversation, but it was him, one of our strength coaches. And, Jalen was just, that's when we found out he was just so composed. It didn't let him rattle him or anything. And he said, I'm going to bounce back. I'm good. He said, I'm going to be all right, coach. And, Jalen went out the next drive. We threw us a touchdown drive with the first-team offense. And that's when I knew that Jalen was, he was like the guy. He was like, yeah, this kid don't get rattled. He settled down easily. And that's the moment I thought I knew he was going to be the quarterback.
We've seen Jalen kind of get more and more time and get more comfortable with the offense, the staff letting him do more within the offense. What do you think the ceiling is for Jalen Hurts?
He can win a Heisman Trophy. I mean, he's going to be in a situation we haven't seen since Greg McElroy, where he's going to have 3 years, A.J. McCarron, where you're going to get 3 years likely with, barring good health and lack of injury. Freshman, sophomore, junior year, I don't know if his frame can even warrant for him to go early. I mean, this guy could be one of the most successful Alabama quarterbacks of all time. And because of the 5-star recruits that are in waiting, you've got to think that the front line and his weapons are going to put him in a situation to be a Heisman contender. He's likely going to go to New York City in early December once or twice for sure. Because now, going into next year, even just being a sophomore, he will be on the list of contenders starting the season, which is a huge advantage.
We've seen a lot of Alabama quarterbacks go to the NFL and not see success.
Yes.
Do you think he would be a different case?
No, it's too early to tell. And I think, first off, there's no common denominator with success as a quarterback in the NFL. And there's been a number of good examples, like Russell Wilson would be one to kind of break the mold. But pocket passing, I think, is one of the common denominators. And knowing that you have to carry a team. I mean, like John Elway, if he had a nucleus in the early 80s, he would have won a national title, but he didn't. He lost 4 or 5 games each season, and he was still definitely the first player that was going to be drafted, even if he said he was going to threaten to go to the Yankees. So a lot will still tell, but it's difficult to blame Nick Saban. Here, I'm giving you all of these great opportunities to succeed, but it's going to be a deterrent at the next level. I think there's more to that. We will live to see a great Alabama quarterback be great in the NFL.
That's a hot take right there, Scott Rood.
Yeah, I mean, how many great quarterbacks are there in the world right now in the NFL? There's probably 9, 7, depending on your definition of being great.